So I did a big thing. I did an exciting thing. I got the Nikon Z8. If you are new here, I have actually never shot Nikon before. I've been shooting Canon in the past. Primarily, I've shot Sony. So why did I get the Nikon Z8? And am I completely moving away from Canon and Sony? Well, the answer is maybe. Probably not. This is kind of a trial run, and the reason that it can be a trial run being this expensive is I've had the Sony A7S III as my primary shooter for a while now. It had an issue. I was trying to get it fixed with the insurance. After a month of not having my camera and them not being able to fix it, they actually reimbursed me a complete refund of the A7S III of when I bought it 3 years ago. So I just got a $3,500 check to go out there and start afresh. And well, I was going to go back with Sony. I was thinking about going back with Canon for sure. But a couple of things changed my mind. One thing that interested me is that Nikon just bought Red. So that intrigued me to think that, okay, maybe Nikon is in this game to play, and maybe they are making some bold, aggressive moves, more so than what I've already seen out of them with the pricing of the Z9 and the incredible pricing of the Z8 and the capabilities. That just intrigued me because I am a primarily video shooter. The fact that they just bought Red made me think, well, maybe I should give Nikon another look. The other issue is I was anticipating that I was going to be updating the A7S III or moving back to Canon fairly soon whenever the Canon R5 Mark II came out, or possibly an FX3 Mark II. I was planning on selling my Sony camera, and I was expecting to take a bit of a loss. The fact that I was able to get the full reimbursement with the $3,500 was a big shock and a surprise. So I was kind of in a weird holding pattern, but I did need a camera. And then I thought about all the great things I was hearing about Nikon and the Nikon Z8. I thought, well, while I have this trial period, the Nikon Z8 just came out. It's going to be holding its value fairly well for a while. And if I do take a loss while jumping around the system a bit, I expected to take the loss anyways. I kind of got a windfall with the insurance claim, and I thought, why not lose a little bit of money and maybe fall in love with a new camera system and just see where it goes. A big issue for me, the only thing that has been kind of an issue from holding me back with this, is there isn't a flip screen. I have not even used this camera yet, but now, and the camera that I'm shooting this on is the DJI Pocket 3. I don't know how it's going to look because generally speaking, I haven't shot it in a studio, but since I'm going to be using this on run and gun situations, if I want to actually talk to the camera like this or do, you know, a vlog, then I actually have that option with the DJI Pocket 3. And for the B-roll and for the extra shots, well, then I'm going to be behind the camera most of the time anyways, and I'm not going to really use this for like vlog as far as that goes. I'm not going to need to talk to the camera with it. If I need to talk to the camera, I got the Pocket 3. If I want to get some beautiful B-roll, I got this camera right here. So I'm excited to give it a shot and see how it works as a run and gun situation. I'm not sure how the lenses are going to work, but they feel really good in the hand. And I do like that even though these are f4s, I love the large range. So you got a 24 to 120. I've heard mixed things, but overall fairly positive. And then I got the 14 to 30 f4, both f4. Not exactly huge on that, but that being said, I didn't want to spend a crazy amount of money because it was a crazy amount of money, but I didn't want to spend a lot on some really amazing primes or 2.8 zooms that are out of my price range right now, considering that it is a bit of a trial period. So what am I excited about with the Nikon Z8? Well, I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to shoot in a new system, just bring some life into my creativity. I feel like I've been a little bit stifled lately. I haven't been able to travel. I've had some family health issues. And so it's just been a bit of a journey, and I'm excited to get it back into photography, back into videography. The other thing I'm excited about, and the reason I wanted to dabble into Nikon, is if I do wind up falling in love, I can foresee with the acquisition of Red, them coming out with maybe like an FX3-ish style camera, or maybe, you know, like the R5C. I can see them making like a Z8, whatever they would call it, a Z8 Red maybe, or a Nikon Z Red. I can see them having like their mirrorless type bodies in the somewhat cinema line, keeping Red separate, but you know, having a little bit of a mixture in the middle. If I like this camera, if it works good for me over the next few months, then hey, I might just stick around with Nikon for a while and see where it leads me. So I'm excited. Am I crazy? I don't know. Drop in the comment section below and let me know. What are your thoughts? Am I crazy to try a new system? I'm definitely going to lose some money, but you know, what would you have done? And well, you'll be seeing a lot of new content about the Nikon Z8, and I'm going to be doing some of my live streams coming up here soon. Until next time, peace.